Hi, everyone. This is Cecil coming to you with a brand new recall alerts video. I'm uncertain about how I'll be able to do this since I'm live. I never worked this before. So, kind of hold on. You may see some glitches and some bleeps and bleeps and blops and blopes while I'm going to try to move from screen to webcam and where I need to get to the information I want you to understand that I'm going to read. So, hang in there and listen at the music while I see if I can't go in between screens. If not, I'm gonna have to do it just the way I'm doing it without showing you the information. Hang in there. Can't do it the way I want to do it. I'm pausing here a minute. Specific reasons. Now I'm finding out what our live is and all about. Live is basically live. I got my sleep ring in my nose. Never mind that. But let's see something. Yeah, getting something on, getting better. Hang in there with my timeline, will you please? Don't get impatient. I'm working at this. I wanted to bring you some statistics, really. Some information that has been analyzed by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration. We all are aware of that? Huh? Are you aware of the Safety National Highway Traffic Safety Administration? Are we aware of that? Now, look, I'm still trying to get it together. And I need your patience on this because this information that I'm going to give you, and it's going to be brief once I get it all the way I want it up here on the screen. And I can't cover it all. Well, there's the music. Y'all want to hear that again? That's one thing we got for certain we got going. I'm trying to hold y'all on my timeline. Next time I won't have this many glitches. And I ain't embarrassed either. I'm learning patience and my discovery. Huh? All right. I love y'all. Y'all pretty good audience, man. I ain't got nobody here live. So I can play all day and say what I want to. While I discover anything I want to on this. Now we working. And now I'm gonna get ready to record in a minute. Let me shore this up a little bit. Timeline. Let's see if I can get in here and do something different. On my taskbar. Show desktop, show window side by side. Come on. Boom. 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 Timeline. Timeline. See, I ain't got nobody live here. Timeline. Boom. I ain't got nobody in here live, man. Hold up there with me. I'm gonna have to do this another way. I can't do it live. I want to show two screens. Well, it's something. How you gonna title this? Same. What I'll do on this video to make it, I'll say, and not to hold your attention for so long with this timeline music going, and maybe just read to you. But I would have liked to show you the screen. So here we go. It's been 6 minutes, and they give you an hour pretty much to do this. Thank you guys for your patience and understanding while I try to get technical things underway. But they didn't pan out for me the way I wanted them to. So what I do, where I'm coming from is about the day of the safety, the traffic safety factor that we deal with on our highways today, ladies and gentlemen. I'm reading this information, what I found, and you can get the same information. It's pretty much, I'm giving you a disclaimer now. All this information that I'll probably be reading to you and give you information about is mainly the same things you can go online and find yourself. But sometimes our lives are so busy, and you see a lot of YouTube videos out there, and we try to take shortcuts to find things that we need important in our life. A lot of it is fake. A lot of it is like out to rip you off. I decided if I come in here and wanted to be any help to anyone, I would try to, and really want to do it sincerely from my heart, it possibly help somebody, not rip them off. I had those ideas, but it didn't come to play. It didn't come like I wouldn't feel a certain way that I was doing something. Look, I'll go ahead and say it, unethical. I was born and raised a certain way, and it was based on honesty. So that's I guess, my problem and a throwback with me, and why I think I see it right. So I don't know how other people see it, or they got a lot of excuses for what they do. I can't make up any for what I do. When I do things, I do it deliberately. And I believe other people do, but they just don't understand the ramifications in what they're doing and have any problems with doing them. So that said, that's my disclaimer. If I do anything on here of relationship and what some guys or some of the ladies and gentlemen are doing out there in order to make a living, I've already told you, if it come to that, I'll let you know. If I'm getting a commission or something like that, I'll let you know what direction I'm going in, so you have a fair and general idea to make a decision whether you want to or would not want to purchase what I maybe have an affiliate link in for to be associated with an affiliate. So that's still on my disclaimer. Take it as the truth. So here we go. This information is really about this traffic safety facts. It says research notes has come out. And it goes like this. And again, I'm telling you, this is free information. It's coming from the U.S. Department of Transportation, the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration. And this document is under the HS 813-006 documentation. It says an overview of motor vehicles, Early this year, the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration released early estimates of motor vehicle traffic fatalities in 2019. More recently, the NHTSA had a limited release of 2019 data in October 2020 through a research note. It said the preview of motor vehicle traffic fatalities in 2019 using the 2019 fatality analysis reporting system, the FARS, in parentheses, the annual report files ARF, annual report file. This research notes provides more data from the FARS 2019 ARF and includes estimates from the 2019 crash reporting sampling system, which is in parentheses the CRSS, on all police reported crashes and people injured, referred to the end of the publication for more information on FARS and CRSS. There were, get this, there were 36,096 people killed in motor vehicle traffic crashes on U.S. highways during 2019. Now, I know we're going into 2021. So those numbers I haven't come to or found any report at this time about what's been happening since 2019 and up to this date. When I get that, feel free to come back and look at my channel and see if I don't have a video up explaining whether these fatalities have went up or went down. So that's something to look forward to in the future. So I'll continue. It says this represents a 2.2% decrease. It's been a decrease. So we can see something that's good is happening out of these reports. If we ever thought that they weren't, when the numbers show is showing such high numbers, 36,000 people. That's a lot of people to be like lives ending and transportation that we go and use every day. But a lot of it is fact, and a lot of it's got reasons why some of this is statistics. It says the fatalities in 2018 are 739 fewer fatalities. The estimated number of people injured on our highways increased in 2019 to 2.74 million, rising from 2.71 million. That's a lot of deaths. And nobody don't say it. It's just the families that see these things. And a lot of them are tragic. Simple reason because of what we do in our cars and the carelessness when we operate them. It's sad. We should be more aware of being more safety minded when we are in our vehicles and less callous. It said in 2018, an increase of 1.1%. The estimated number of police reported crashes increased from 6.7 million, 74 million in 2018 to 6.76 million in 2019, a 0.3% increase. You see the value of our lives and how they are getting scrubbed out from our vehicles. It's very important to take these numbers in mind. Here are some statistics about how some of the fatalities happen. And after I do that, I believe we'll understand that on the next video, I'll have some more insight on some of the other things that, and maybe pictures of showing the different areas of where the amount of traffic facilities are happening. And there'll be some more other interesting information. But right now, I'll give you some information about the increase and the decrease of fatalities and vehicles and passengers and pickups and people being picked up from along the side of the highway and different aspects. So hang in here with me just a few more minutes. We've been into this about 15 minutes, but it could go longer. So I'm going to just like space up the time with it. And as I say, it'll be the key from occupying too much of your time. On a brief note, I'll just give you maybe 15 to 20 minutes of information, and the next video will take up from where I left off from. So here we go for this maybe 15 to 20 minutes, and I'm going to get off. But still be aware that I'm on this channel, and you will always come up or come back if you subscribe, hit the bell, and like I've always said, and will say in all my videos, hit the like button because I like myself and I appreciate it. So here we go. Statistics. There were fewer fatalities in 2019 than 2018 in the following categories. These are categories. Listen. Passenger vehicle occupants fatalities, 630 fewer fatalities, a 2.8 decrease percent. Passenger cars occupant fatalities, that's the ones not driving. I know you know that, no pun intended. It could have been someone in the back seat hit from the side or head on and whiplash, maybe not buckle up in the seat belts. Either way, those fatalities happen, and it's fewer this year. It's 649 fewer fatalities, and that's a good number. That's a sign that somebody's buckling up out there, and they're paying attention. A 5.0 decrease. I'm sorry. You'll hear me say increase later. It said pick up occupants, the persons that are picked up on the side of the road that you want to be helpful to. It said it was 73% fewer fatalities, a 1.7% decrease. Now, I want to say something good about that. A lot of times we see people out there that need help on a ride. At least we're being more safer now when we pick them up and they're getting to their destination. So there's 73 fewer deaths that occurred this year. Now we are to the van occupant fatalities. You know what I'm saying? The deaths, the fatalities. There were 64 fewer fatalities, a 5.9% decrease. Now we come into the guys that don't have any metal or anything around them, the girl and the guys, the gal and the boys and the men, whatever way you want it, the motorcyclists. Just to end all that tie-tonguing talk. The motorcyclists fatalities were 24 fewer fatalities, a 0.5%. These guys, when they're on their bikes, you know they don't have anything to protect them other than their flesh and maybe the clothing that they have on, and if they're wearing a helmet. So watch out for these guys. They really need to be concerned about, because they like having their fun and being out in the open. They call it a freedom of theirs, and they're entitled to it. They work hard. They dream of their special bikes they want to ride. So let them have their fun also while we be in our air-conditioned cars or whatever, or where we go by traveling. And we all also have the guy on the moped, the pedalists. Look out for those guys. I'm coming up to the statistics here in a minute. But the pedestrian fatalities are 169 fewer. So people are taking note and being in the right places, following crosswalk lights when they're telling them to come or go or stop or to walk. I think that helps. If they'll pay attention about what the sign is telling them, it'll cause less accidents. But still yet, regardless of how their lives are saved, It's been 169 fewer fatalities. No, my bad. Yeah, it's been fewer. That's what I'm saying. 2.7 decrease in those guys. Maybe I was giving them a lot of credit, and it was deserved. And like I said, the guy that riding on the moped, the Fatalities, their fatality have went down. It's 25 fewer fatalities, 2.9% decrease. And that's a good number. If we have somebody out there with any road rage, please give those guys some consideration because they're only trying to get to a place or to work that maybe you may be late from with a more faster vehicle. And all you got to do, at half of the times we can look back the distance from where we thought this person was like holding us up from getting our place in a hurry and realize that our vehicle is much faster. And you think in your mind sometime, I've done it, say this guy's going to be a while before he get to this destination because he can't go any faster. So those guys, just because they're in the highway, they ain't mad with you. They probably burning up their little two-cycle motor. You just think about it. You're having to do that as long as you have to go to work. You either got 4 cylinders, 6 cylinders, 8 cylinders, they call V8s. And you can go zoom. All you got to do is take a moment, and the people behind you, they don't care. They may get a little aggravated. But this guy or gal is trying to get to work. They're trying to get to a destination just like you. Consider them when they're out there. So they had 25 deaths fewer this year. It's a 2.9, but in the open, they're pretty much worse than the motorcyclists. You ramming them, the motorcycles are like, it ain't an even kill, but you see what I'm saying? When you see those guys, they're already done held the traffic up. But motorcyclists, they're pretty much doing the same speed. But these poor little guys, it ought to be a lot of consideration about them. But anyway, take that in the note. It said passenger vehicle occupants, fatalities, and rollover crashes. Kind of rare, I thought. But undoubtedly, it was 275 fewer fatalities, a 4.2% decrease now. But I rarely hear about a rollover crash. It said fatalities and single vehicle crashes, 400 fewer. See, the statistics get better. It's a 2% decrease. It says fatalities in a single vehicle crash, which is 400 I just mentioned, a 2.0 decrease. It says the fatalities in multi-vehicle crashes, 339 fewer. People are being more aware and watching what they're doing. Save lives. This is all of this report is about. 2.0 decrease. All right. Here's another urban fatalities, 813 fewer fatalities, 4.0, a 4.0 percentage decrease. It says speeding related fatalities, 101 fewer fatalities. I did this video earlier, but I wasn't recording. And I was like giving the HPC some credit that we need to understand when they chasing us, that caused this number to go up because you won't stop. We have a tendency to run. And if we think that we ain't legally driving on the road or either hit on a run, something causes you to run when you should stay there and face the consequences. And sometimes your life by doing that could be saved. So respect those guys. Their jobs are hard enough. Alcohol impaired driving. Fatalities. 500. Fatalities, 568 fewer. Fatalities, 5.3. At 5.3 decrease. Drowsy driving crash fatalities, 88. Fewer fatalities, 11.2% decrease. Look, I mentioned like before, It could be a truck driver. It could be somebody trying to go from one destination to another, not wanting to stop and get the adequate rest to keep them from falling asleep on the road. Look, guys, you are going someplace that is very important to you. Don't let it be an emergency that would take your life when you can stop. That place or wherever you're trying to go in and get to in a hurry and you falling asleep, stop, pull over, go to a rest stop or a motel. It's just simple as that. And you'll thank yourself for the next morning or the few hours that you have gotten some rest. The fatalities, I'm going to continue, increased. Now, it increased in 2019 compared to 2018 in the following categories. It says light truck occupants fatalities, 19 more fatalities, which is a 0.2 increase. SUVs occupant fatalities, I don't know if I keep saying this wrong or right, fatalities, 125 more fatalities, 3.4 increase. Large truck occupants fatalities, 2 more fatalities, a 0.2 increase. Rural fatalities, 17 more fatalities, 1.0% increase. The fatalities and distraction affected crashes, 284 more fatalities, a 9.9 increase. That's last year. Thank you, guys. I'll get the word fatalities, fatality, the fatalities of people's lives, the deaths of them, and that word straight. And the next time we talk or you take interest in the recall alerts of this channel. Thank you. I appreciate your time.